Hi, welcome back. It's me again. um, this is the second video I'm putting out after my last one to once again help inspire and motivate me while I'm in Japan, as well as maybe help other people out that sees this, and you know, trying to motivate them to follow their dreams and whatnot. By my last video, I think you all know that it's my dream to try to live in Japan. Um, Only been out there 3 times for 2 weeks each time. Loved it, loved the culture, loved the people as always. Um, and pretty much, I don't have a college degree, and I'm going to try to make a life for myself out there. I do have 10 plus years experience in the computer field, hardware mostly, and networking. No programming skills really. I mean, I know a little bit of SQL, but it's not really much to really talk about. But anyway, this video is to tell you guys I bought my tickets. I pulled the trigger, I bought them, and it was very scary. Um, right now I live in New York. A straight flight using ANA or JAL cost about $1,000 one-way ticket. It cost almost the same for a round trip, but I can't do a round trip for like 2 years ahead of time, especially if I'm going to be out there for 2 years. So I bought a straight one-way flight. But I didn't do it straight from New York. I could have used China Air, and that would have cost $500, and I would have had a layover in China or somewhere. I think Hong Kong, Beijing, I'm not exactly sure, I don't remember, for about 9, 10 hours or something like that. It depends on which one you grab. But none of them was shorter than like 8 or 9, I think, for the time I'm going at least. I'm leaving at the end of March, like the 25th, 26th. But anyway, I was like, I don't feel like doing that. Especially, I really do like ANA and JAL. I went every time and I enjoyed it, and I kind of want to stay that way, being stubborn. So I'm like, how can I do this to help me save some money using JAL and ANA? Since they're only 1,000, I tried calling. They said that's probably the cheapest they could really do. So what I found out is that it actually costs $500 to use ANA or JAL from LAX. $500. To be exact, 501. And that's after all the fees, like the fuel surcharge and taxes. $501. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Straight flight, no stops, and going straight to Narita. So what I decided is that I'm gonna go to LAX, which only costs around $168. And then from there, it's a little more expensive than China Air, but I get to use JAL. I'm in LAX, which isn't bad, for a couple hours. Actually, not a couple hours, about 8 hours. But it's actually not bad, and especially if I get the chance, if I'm lucky, maybe I can see some family while I'm out there for that amount of time. And it was a short amount of time, but hey, a couple hours is still a couple hours with family. And then I get to bounce to Japan, using ANA or JAL. I'm using ANA. So that was scary. It was real. It just felt real. Like, this is happening. I'm moving to Japan. I'm going to try to start my little life there. And yes, I know I was ready to do it, but now that I actually bought the tickets, it felt unreal. But by buying it, I know that it's happening. Although I still didn't get my visa. The visa is coming at the end of February, and because of that, I can't ship my things to Japan yet. They need to see my COE at least, and then once I receive that, they can start shipping to Japan. There's 2 companies I was looking at moving with. There's Kuroneko Yamato or Nippon Express. Nippon Express, the lady on the phone was awesome. I tried calling Kuroneko Yamato to try to get advice, trying to see how it works and things like that. Basically, they had a thing where you buy 10 boxes, and you get to fill them up with whatever you want, and they'll ship it for you using by ship, not air, but by sea. It'll take about a month or so to get to Japan, but that will cost $1,000. It's not too bad. Nippon Express actually has a thing where for around the same price, at actually 1,100, even though Kuroneko Yamato was around 1,050, 1,080 or something. Nippon Express gives you 8 small boxes and 8 medium-sized boxes. Actually, I think I have the sizes somewhere. Here they are. The small boxes are 9.5 inches by 20 inches by 15, and the medium are 20 by 20 by 15. Not the biggest boxes in the world, but honestly, it's enough to put in my PlayStation, plenty of clothes, my coffee maker, and stuff like that. By the way, I love my coffee maker. I don't care what anyone says about buying one out there. I'm bringing it with me. Yeah, so it has enough to let me fit what I need in there. A couple of my games, like for the DS and stuff. So I'm using Nippon Express because Kuroneko Yamato, I tried calling. They said they were going to call me back. They never called me back. That was a couple of days ago. They took my number down. Nippon Express, she was very responsive, very helpful. They called back, especially when I had a lot of questions. But she was really awesome, the person that helped me, Naomi. She was great. I really did appreciate it. So she told me, okay, we can send you the boxes early. You got to put the deposit of 100. You can start packing it, and then whenever I call them, they'll come pick everything up, and then they'll ship everything out. And it'll take about a month, maybe even 2 months to get there at most. But they also allow me to keep it in storage there for a month for free. So like, say if I haven't settled down on a place yet to live, I can keep it in their storage for free for 1 month, which is just awesome. And then once I find the spot, I give them the address and they deliver it. You know, I don't need the stuff right away. You know, give me time to find like a bed and a decent apartment. I'm still selling most of my things. I'm trying to sell like the dresser behind me, the portable air conditioner, my bed, and some other things. I got to sell my small computer. I have 2 computers. I got to sell my small one, and I got to sell my bookshelf as well as my Wii U and my Xbox One. Still got to sell a PS2 and PS3 and some other games and stuff like that. Hopefully this will help me pay for the ticket, and as well as the, you know, the moving and all that other crap, and help me save or whatever I need to. What else do I have here? I'm still looking for a place to rent. I found a couple of websites that are pretty awesome, like Tokyo Rent, that's real Gaijin friendly. The rent seems to be pretty decent for decent sized rooms. I've seen like anywhere between 12 square meters to 15 to 18 square meters for around $600 a month. I think that's pretty damn awesome. What is that? Rokumanen? Oh. So it's not bad. So for 60,000 yen, 15 to 18 square meters. It's a little far from Tokyo, but I don't mind the travel, because right now I live in the Bronx, and just northern Bronx, and to get to Manhattan to where I work, which is around Penn Station, it takes me about an hour and a half. And I also got like a 15-minute walk to the train station. So these won't really bother me too much when it's like saying 45 minutes to an hour away from the train station. Doesn't bother me. It gives me plenty of time to read on the train and study. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully I do find a place before I get there, and then around March I'll start negotiating and put the money down, so that way as soon as I go at the end of March, I have a place to live. And then I can, you know, find a futon to sleep on, or maybe I'll just chill on the floor for a little while, or whatever they may be. yeah, but I have some other websites I'm looking at. Maybe one day I'll just post them on there, so whoever's looking for a spot for Gaijin friendly apartments, I could post them in there. I hope I remember to do that one day. As I mentioned before, I'm very excited, but still very scared. That's probably because I'm always needs a redundant plan in my head to tell me what's gonna, to fall back on. What happens if I don't find a job? What happens if I fail? What happens if I run through my savings? I'm really scared of running through my savings too quickly and I don't find anything. But everyone I know out there is telling me I'll be okay. Don't worry. There's part-time jobs. And not only that, because I'm put in a sink or swim situation, I'll find a way to survive. And people have been right about that before. Yes, I'm scared about that, but honestly, I'll find a way to survive. In fact, there's some ways that I've been trying to make more money out there, side jobs. Of course I could teach English, but I can use my computer skills to use. So I've been, ordering equipment that I could bring with me to Japan to help me fix computers, troubleshoot computers, as well as networking. So like for instance, I bought this. This is a pretty cool tool. Excuse the awkwardness. I have my microphone here. I wanted a docking station at first for hard drives, because usually whenever people want to back up their hard drives, get the docking station, but the docking station was a little too big, so I got this. That was IDEs, IDE for 2.5 and as well as 3.5-inch hard drives, as well as SATA. It connects to USB 3.0 as well as has the power adapter I need. So whenever I need to pop out a hard drive and back up what I need to, I'll do that with this little baby right here. I don't need to bring my whole docking station with me. I can just carry this around my book bag and start becoming a PC mercenary around Japan and just solving computer people problems. I also ordered like a bunch of networking equipment so I can do what I have to do out there, cable tester, toner, crimper, stripper, and all that other good networking crap. I'll fix that damn thing later. Yeah, I have all that. I bought all that. I was thinking about buying a Leatherman, but I don't know much about the knife laws in Japan. I was thinking about getting a knifeless Leatherman, but it's kind of useful with the knife. So I'm gonna wait till I get out there. I'm pretty sure they'll sell a multi-tool while I'm out there. So in the meantime, I can just carry a couple of screwdrivers. And plus, since I have it's gonna have a stripper with everything I have for the networking tools. Maybe it's not that important. But yeah, I'm pretty happy that I have those skills to be able to do those things right on the right on the fly. And I'm glad I'm getting it now because I had like a bunch of quarters and pennies like I've been collecting when I was a server, as well as some other things. So basically I just went to Coinstar and just got an Amazon card so I could save the Coinstar fee, and I just bought all my networking equipment on Amazon. So yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm actually really happy about that. I'm gonna bring that all with me and make it do what it do. Plus, it might actually help me find a full-time job. Like being able to do that stuff on the side, do some consulting, and hell, I might be able to even self-sponsor my own visa. The good thing about that I'm also happy about is the fact that I feel like you'll be real useful to assist like English speakers in Japan. Maybe I have trouble understanding how to get their computer fixed or whatever it may be. I'm pretty sure that most of them probably go to a Japanese tech shop or whatever, or maybe someone at their company could do it, but for those times that it isn't, they have me. And then once I start learning enough Japanese, I can freelance doing that around my neighborhood or wherever else it may be. I don't know how often you'll find computer repair shops around in most of the areas in Japan that I'm going to. I mean, in the area of Japan I'm going to, not most of the areas. I know in Akihabara there's a ton of places. Like As soon as you come out the train station, like computer, 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 game, game, game. So sure, around there it'll be easy to fix a computer or two. But as you start heading out, I don't think as much, because as futuristic as Japan is with a lot of things, I mean, I seen an arcade game where this kid's putting Pokemon cards on the bottom of the game. There's like sensors that made the Pokemon appear on the screen. It was a really cool game. But then you'll go to other places like a restaurant, and you feel like they went back in time. Most of the places I went to didn't even have POSs. I mean, the ramen shop was pretty cool, but it's still really retro. It's nothing electronic. You put in money, and a ticket comes out, and you give the ticket to the person that's making your food. It's not like you go to them and order. You just order the ticket, you give it to them. I mean, sure, if you want to order something extra, you're like, hey, can I get some gyoza? But it's actually much easier going to like this vending machine type thing. Put your money in, and push the button of what you want. It pops out. You give it to the expediter, and the expediter tells the cook what to make, and the expediter puts together whatever they need to give to you. Yeah, it's pretty retro, although cool. I mean, even the vending machines are very futuristic. I mean, there was a vending machine I went to that had a huge touch screen of all the drinks they had. They'll tell you which drinks are cold, which ones are hot. You put the money in, and like say you put 100 yen in, only the drinks that cost 100 yen will light up. And as you put more money in, the more expensive drink starts lighting up. You press what you want, pops out. It's really cool. But once again, you go to some other places, and you're like, I don't see that much technology. I feel like they went back in time, which is maybe a good thing for me, because it probably also tells me not too many people know that much about computers, thus I can help more people out and make a decent living out there, which helps calms my nerves a bit that I have a decent trade to fall back on besides just helping people with their English. So yeah, Edwin, remember that. Fall back on your trade when you need to make that money. Go hustle. You got Craigslist. Go teach English. And the advice my life coach gave me was, because she came to Japan, America, and she didn't know English when she first came here, and she needed to make a living here while going to school. So her thing was that to make money, she was going to become rare. And by rare, what I mean is she became the best at what she did. She still is really good at massaging. I know what you're thinking. She didn't go that far. No happy endings. It was actually legit massages. She actually got featured in a lot of magazines and a lot of articles for legit massaging, and she became rare out here. And as well as the physical, not just physical things, she's big on nutrition and psychology. She's big on taking care of mental health, basically. She cares very much about brain, how the brain functions, how to heal it, how to not just help with relaxing, but making sure it doesn't get damaged by certain sports, or basically take care of your head. And yeah, she became rare that way, not only doing massaging, giving people nutrition advice, as well as helping people with depression, and trying to teach people how to take better care of themselves, not only physically but mentally. It was an awesome woman. So I'm going to steal her advice, or take her advice in this case, and I'm going to try to become rare in Japan. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try. For the most part, I'm going to just try to go about the way people told me, and they told me, you'll be okay in Japan. Just work hard, and you'll be okay, and just keep being you. So for all you that's trying to wonder how to get out there without the college degree, get your trade, go out there, learn Japanese. That's also the other thing. I went on Gaijin Pot on Facebook. A lot of them were automatically telling me I'm not going to survive in Japan, especially without a college degree. It's going to be impossible. While headhunters told me if you get business level to, you know, N2 or N1 Japanese, which is business level or fluent level, and I also have the computer skills that I have, I can definitely find a job out there easily, and I hope that's true. So I will find out when the time comes. I'll try to make these updates a lot more often. Once again, I'm making this video in January 14th, 2018. Although people won't see it until after March. And that's because I don't want my job finding this video. Even though I wondered if any of them actually saw my public post on Facebook already, and they probably not. Well, we kind of already knew because of that. But honestly, I just want to protect my job a little longer before I leave. I'm going to tell my job about a month or 3 weeks before I leave after I get my visa. Also, just for whatever reason my visa doesn't go through, my tickets are cancelable. I can cancel that and I can just reapply for the summer. But I, for some reason, have a good feeling that it's going to go through. But yeah, once again, I like my job a lot. I love the people there. They're awesome. So I hope they don't find me betraying them once again by planning this behind their backs. Because they are awesome. They taught me a lot. I grew a lot with them. So I do appreciate it. Anyway, for everyone else that's been helping me, thank you for pushing me and helping me get out there and keep encouraging me. I really do appreciate it, especially for every time that I had the fear and almost backed down. You guys just pushed me back up. So all my friends, family, thank you. I love you guys. I appreciate the help. I really do. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out. Edwin, don't get scared. You can do it.